Hello my lovelies, how are you? It's Layla here, and today I'm going to be doing this beautiful, kind of dramatic Valentine's Day makeup. I wore this look for my Valentine's Day video that we shot for LuxyHair with my boyfriend for the LuxyHair extensions. That's on our main channel. I don't know if you've seen it, it's just like a 40-second short video. And a lot of you guys were asking to see how I created that look, so today I'm going to be showing you what I do pretty much for my entire face except for the foundation. So if you want to know what I do and the products I use, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is apply your foundation, and I've already applied my foundation kind of all over my face and also concealed and then set it with mineral foundation. I will be doing a foundation routine maybe in the next couple weeks, so you'll see that as well, but just do whatever you normally do to create kind of like a blank canvas for the rest of the makeup. So I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Primer Potion and just apply that on both of my lids. Okay, and I do kind of two steps to provide, you know, a nice even surface. So once I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I also use this Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. And what that does is that it just creates a nice blank canvas. It gets rid of any redness in your eyelids. So I'm just going to apply that as well onto both lids. It's a Napoleon eyeshadow. It's like a kind of like a cool pink pigment, and I've had it for so long, it's unbelievable. Shadow. I'm just gonna grab this flat shader brush and just dip it into the eyeshadow, tap off any excess, and just apply that all over the lid. So the next thing we're gonna do is actually define the crease, and for that I'm gonna use a few colors and kind of layer them. The first color I'm going to be using is from the Urban Decay Naked palette, and it's one of my favorite colors right here. It's the Buck. I'm gonna apply that color using this brush by Sigma. This is the Blending E25 brush. Looks like that. And what I do is I just dip it into the color, you know, kind of just pick it up on both sides like that, tap off any excess, and then what I do is I define the crease. So I just go using the brush kind of horizontally into my crease, and I start applying it, concentrating on the outer corner, kind of fluffing it up and blending it upwards, and then kind of carving out your lid, just like that. Alright, and then we're gonna, so I was using the brush this way, and then we're gonna turn the brush over and start to kind of blend it out upwards. So once you've applied the Buck color on both of your eyelids and just kind of carved out and created a shadow into your crease, you want to define the outer V a little further using a matte black color. Any matte black color is fine. Carbon by MAC would probably be the most common. And I'm going to apply it using this brush right here. It's like a tapered brush, so it's a little more precise. And what I'm going to do is just create a V. So I'm going to concentrate the color kind of at the outer edge of my lid and then bring it up into the crease, creating a V. Then once you apply that color into the V on both eyes, what you're gonna do is blend that out, because you see right now it's kind of messy looking. So what you want to do is grab a blending brush. This is a tapered blending brush by Sigma, the E35, and what you want to do is kind of go at the edges of the color and just blend it outwards. So I'm just going not over the color, but kind of where the line is, and lightly, using a very light touch, just kind of blending it up and into that Buck color that we applied earlier. So just like that, blending it up and also into your crease, just like that. And then you also want to go over the edges right here. Alright, so the next step is to create that three-dimensional effect that I was talking about. And what we're going to do for that is just apply a lighter shimmery color into the tear duct area of your eye, just at the edges. So to do that, I'm going to use one of my favorite colors by far from the Naked palette. right here is the Virgin color, the lightest one. And I'm gonna just use a regular flat shader brush. This is by Smashbox. So I'm just gonna pick up the color on both sides of the brush and just apply that into the kind of the tear duct area of my eyes on both lower and upper lids, like that. And again, that's just going to open up your eyes and create that play of light. Alright, next you want to apply that same color, the Virgin color, using the same brush just underneath your the arch of your eyebrow, and not a lot because we have shimmer already on the lid, just a touch to kind of bring light into, you know, underneath that eyebrow arch on both eyes. Just like that, a tiny amount. We're gonna blend that out in a second using a matte vanilla color. This is by Annabelle, right here. It's called Vanilla Chilla. So you can use whatever similar color you have. I'm just gonna use the same brush. And what I'm going to do is actually just blend out that shimmery color by going around the edges with the lighter vanilla color, and just actually work it into the inner corner of the eye, above the tear duct, right underneath the eyebrows, just kind of going over the edges of that buck color, like that. Alright, and make sure it's nicely blended. And then what I also love doing is applying that color, the Vanilla Chilla, just kind of at the corner of your eye, and I think what that does is really opens up the eyes. I absolutely love doing this trick. I do it pretty much every single time I do my eye makeup. So you're kind of also blending out that color, like that. Okay, the next step is to actually define or darken the lash line, and I'm not going to be using black. You can if you want to. I just want it to be more of a softer, very light kind of smoky look. So to do that, I'm going to apply this 24/7 Glide On pencil in color Whiskey from the Urban Decay line, and that's actually the pencil that comes with the Naked palette. So I'm just applying that color into the this little flap of skin right here, and also working it into the lash line to darken it up. Do that on both eyes. Okay, once you apply it, you want to blend it out a little bit, and to do that I'm going to use the Sigma short shader brush. It's the E20. It just looks like this. So what I'm doing is I'm just going right at the edges of the pencil and kind of blending it downwards, and it's up to you how far down you want to blend it out, how far down you want to basically smoke out that color. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of going in short strokes, just kind of going down like that and blending out that color to smoke it out. And lastly, I'm going to use a liquid liner and line my upper lash line, and I'm going to be using one of my favorite liquid liners that I started using. It's the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Gel Eyeliner. I just started using it and I'm really loving it. Oops! I am really loving it. So I'm going to apply it using the Sigma Small Eyeliner E10 brush. Looks like this. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so once you've applied your gel eyeliner, the last step for the eyes is to just finish it off with a few coats of mascara. And today I'm going to be using this one right here by Lancome. And which one was this? I think it's the... oh, I don't remember. But the brush looks like this. I have shown it in one of my previous videos. I have to go back and look up the name, and I'll post it somewhere here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna use this right here, and it's the one that vibrates if you press on the button right here. So once I apply one coat of this mascara, I go back and I apply a second coat with my Covergirl Lashblast mascara. So I'm gonna start off by applying this on my lower lashes while the upper lashes dry from the first coat. So what I do is I just kind of wiggle it like that. And then I'm gonna dip it again and use and apply a second coat onto the upper lashes. Okay, so we're all done with the eyes, and what I'm gonna do for the face is contour my cheeks a little bit with a bronzer, use a little bit of a blush on my cheeks, and then the kind of the center point of this look is the red lips. So for the bronzer, I'm gonna use MAC's bronzing powder in bronze. That's what it looks like. That's the color. And I'm gonna apply this and contour and bronze at the same time by using Sigma tapered face brush, the F25, looks like this. So what I do is I just swirl it into the bronzer, and I do this fish face, and I just contour the cheekbones. So then once I contour the cheekbones, I bring it up to the temples and then over the hairline lightly, going for that sun-kissed glow. And then do the same thing on the other side. And I also go just at the jawline to blend out that color downwards, like that. And then I'm gonna contour the nose just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to apply some blush to my cheeks, and I'm gonna use this one right here. It's the Smashbox color called Passion. And I'm gonna apply it by using this e.l.f. powder brush. It's the flat one, right, like this. And I actually really like applying this, using this to apply my blush. I just kind of swirl it in, and I kind of get rid of any excess. And then I smile and I apply the blush, kind of not starting right here, kind of in the middle of my the cheek, and then I just go up like that, and I twirl the brush a little bit and kind of tap in like a tapping motion going up. I just blend it into the bronzer. And the last step I'm gonna do for the face is actually highlight above my cheekbones, and I'm gonna use this, my most favorite MSF by MAC. It's the Soft and Gentle. It looks like this. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it so much for you know, highlighting your cheekbones. It creates this really beautiful, glowy, dewy effect. And I'm going to apply this by using Sigma's Tapered highlighter brush. This is the F35. Looks like this. It's basically a mini version of this brush right here that I use to bronze, so you can see the difference. And this I find is a perfect size for highlighting cheekbones. So what I do is I just kind of go over and I kind of twirl the brush over the product, and then I tap off any excess. And look at this. This is like perfect for the size of my face right here to highlight. So what I do is I just kind of go up over where the bronzer ends and under the eye right here, and I just bring it up into the temple and a little over the brow bone right here. Alright, so we're all finished with the eyes and the face, and the last step I'm going to do is obviously address the lips. And for this look, just like in the video for the Valentine's Day promo, I'm gonna use this Annabelle lip liner in Cherry. I think the color is called Cherry, and it's 205 is the code. And it's a perfect red for me. It's really hard to find reds that work with my skin tone, so I was very happy when I found this. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see exactly how I apply the liner. Alright guys, so I'm all finished. This is my Valentine's Day inspired makeup look. I think it's just a gorgeous look. It's not too overdone. I think the lips are perfect for Valentine's Day, and I like to keep them matte. If you want, you can just use a clear gloss over it. I just like them matte. It reminds me of just like, you know, a rose petal or something. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this look and definitely give it a try for Valentine's Day. And if you do, I'd love to see some pictures, so feel free to send them in, post them on Facebook or on our Facebook fan page. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous Valentine's Day, whether you're single or whether you you know, have a partner, boyfriend, and girlfriend. Whatever it is, I hope you still make it, you know, make the best of it and have a great time, and share your stories afterwards. I'd love to know what you guys did. So thank you again so much, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye!